Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and over 100 of you guys have subscribed to this channel, which means the world to me. So I just want to say thank you so much. You guys are commenting with your experiences and your advice, and that's the whole purpose of this channel. That's why I created it, so that we could come together with this anxiety that we battle daily and just be there for one another and not feel so alone in it. So thank you all so much. So I know it's been a couple of months since I've last posted, and I apologize. Life gets hard and hectic, and I am a mom of 2 and I work full time, and you all don't need to hear the whole sob story. I'm sure you get it, but yeah, I'm so sorry that it's taken me this long to post. But what's been going on with me? Well, a couple of things. So over the past couple of months, I've really dedicated to just educating myself on this type of anxiety and why it happens. And I have learned so much, you guys, so much. So as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I am still on buspirone. That medication is still a godsend. That medication has changed my life, honestly, and I'm still on it. I take mine twice a day. I'm on buspirone 7.5 milligrams twice a day, and that does it for me. That has been wonderful. That's the only medication that I'm on for my anxiety, and I'll swear by it. So if it's something you've never heard of, definitely talk to your doctor. Ask your doctor about it, because it was a game changer for me. One of the other things I really wanted to talk to you guys about was what this health anxiety actually is and how it differs from regular anxiety. So health anxiety is different than your generalized anxiety disorder, than your social anxiety, in the fact that this health anxiety that we deal with, you guys, is actually an OCD disorder. Yeah, I thought it was crazy too. But when I really started to research and look into it, it made so much sense. For me, this made a ton of sense, because my childhood, I don't know you all, maybe you all have had similar childhoods to mine. Everyone's different, but for me, my childhood was not the easiest. My parents divorced when I was about 6 years old because they constantly fought, and it was scary. It was terrifying, actually, being that little and seeing my parents fight the way that they did. And my sister and I felt very scared all of the time. The problem is that they didn't stop fighting. After they divorced, they kept fighting like they were still married. So again, it was very traumatic. It made me and my sister feel very helpless, very out of control of everything going on around us. So flash forward to 2013. From 2013 to 2016, those were the worst years of my life. My mom was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2013, and she fought for 3 years until she passed in 2016. Those 3 years were the most excruciating years of my life, because when you watch someone that you love so much go through something so hard, and you see that they're in pain and that they're suffering, all you want to do is just help them. All you want to do is take their pain away and just help them in some kind of way, and I couldn't. There was nothing that I could do, and it drove me crazy. I felt so out of control. So, my health anxiety didn't really surface until this year, and when I look back now, I can honestly see that throughout my childhood to now, it's just been slowly building until it surfaced, and now I have this type of health anxiety. And I think why that is because a lot of you all can probably relate in the fact that you all have had so many things that have happened in your life that were just out of your control and just not fair. I think what we do is we focus inward, we focus on our own bodies, because that's one of the only things that we actually feel somewhat in control of. So I think what happens now is, whenever I start to go into a panic attack, whenever I feel weird, or I feel a pain in my body and I don't know where it's coming from and why I can't make it stop, I think it's just because my body is the one thing that I feel like I can control, that I am in control of, until something like that happens. And then you think, what if I'm having a heart attack? What if I'm having a brain aneurysm? What if it's this? What if it's that? In reality, it's just like so frustrating because your body is the one thing you feel in control of. And when we're feeling whatever we're feeling to make us panic, we're panicking because we don't know how to make it stop. We don't know why it's happening in the first place because we feel out of control of our own bodies. We feel helpless, so we panic. So once I realized this, it changed the way I look at my panic attacks. Now, like the other day, I felt weird. I didn't even feel like a pain in my body. I just felt like floaty, if that makes sense. I felt lightheaded, but not even really like dizzy. I just felt floaty, okay? I felt weird. So I automatically started thinking like, why do I feel like this? Like, what's going on? Started feeling the panic kind of build. And then I realized it was just going to get worse if I kept fighting it. So I just let it go. I let it go. I didn't really try to distract myself from it. I didn't try to fight back at it. I just let it happen. And it was amazing because you know what happened? I didn't go into a panic attack. I talked myself down and I realized, okay, yes, you feel this way, but you're still in control of your body. You're okay. And it really worked because I remembered I'm feeling like this because I feel out of control. I can't make it stop right this instant. That's what it is. So I was able to talk myself down from having a panic attack, and that's pretty much how my life has been the past couple of months. I've almost went into panic attacks, but I can't honestly say I've had bad panic attacks for a long time. And it's just because I've educated myself on why this happens. And I think that if you want to beat something, you have to know why it's really happening to you in the first place. So there's that. So even though my panic attacks have gotten a lot better with the combination of the medication that I'm on and that I've, educated myself on why it happens, I do still struggle with heart palpitations. They used to throw me into panic attacks all the time. I've even went through the whole Holter monitor thing, the heart monitor. And basically what my cardiologist told me was that, okay, yeah, you are having very frequent palpitations. However, at this point, like, they're not dangerous. They're just bothersome to you, basically. I do have a couple of heart things going on, but nothing is life-threatening. I have some leaky valves and stuff like that. But I have been told that up to this point, pretty much nothing that I have with my heart is life-threatening. But still, when I'm feeling heart palpitations, it can feel like it is because sometimes it literally feels like my heart is just like flopping around in my chest. And it's mostly before I go to bed. I'll almost be asleep and then I'll feel my heart just like, it feels like it skips a beat and then it thuds really hard and then it's like boom, 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 and then it's going crazy. It just doesn't feel right, basically. So the heart palpitations have really been, they've been rough lately. I still suffer from a ton of them. But then I got to researching on that and, watching various cardiologists, on YouTube talk about different things. And I found out that a lot of people who have heart palpitations or weird arrhythmias are actually magnesium deficient. So then I got to looking on that and, oh man, I fit almost all of I have almost all of the symptoms of someone who is deficient in magnesium. So if you're deficient in magnesium, it can cause a lot of things, fatigue, anxiety, panic attacks, heart rhythm, heart arrhythmia issues. It's just crazy how many of these things I could relate to. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it a go. And you guys, it worked. This is what I got. Some cheap, or the CVS, so it's not really that cheap, but the cheapest there, magnesium. I got 250 milligrams. Women, they say their daily intake should be 310 milligrams. For men, I believe it's around 400 and something milligrams, but you got to think you do get some magnesium through the food that you eat. However, I eat like crap, so I'm over here thinking it can't hurt to add magnesium, because how much magnesium do you really get from like a McDonald's double cheeseburger? Probably not a lot, and that's just, yeah. So, so I started taking that, and I noticed results the day I started taking it. I was having heart palpitations really bad all morning. And, you know, they're usually worse at night, but for some reason, they were just really bad all morning. So that afternoon, I decided to get these and to give it a go, and literally no more palpitations since that day. And it may not be that dramatic for everyone. I am just so grateful, like so grateful that I found out about this, because it's helped me already so much. So if you suffer from heart palpitations, or just, you know, and you've been checked out by your doctor and they've told you like you're fine, try magnesium, because it's been a blessing to me. Like I'm so happy I decided to try the magnesium. It's helped my palpitations so much. So that's pretty much what's been going on. Oh, there has been a lot of you all who have commented on my video where I'm talking about the feeling of having a lump in your throat. I still can't really explain what caused me to have that for 3 weeks, that feeling. I can't really explain what caused it to go away, other than the fact that I realized I was okay, that nothing was stuck in my throat, that I was fine. And eventually it did go away. Some things that I did to kind of alleviate that sensation, because let's just face it, the more you feel it, the more you're thinking about it, the more you feel it more, it's just a vicious cycle. So I would suck on like peppermints or cough drops, just to kind of like have a numbing, cooling feeling back there. I still don't know what that was. A couple of my doctors tried to say reflux. Some would say, you know, allergies. I still don't know. I had never felt that feeling before. I have not felt it again since it went away. But just rest assured, you guys, it did go away. That feeling in my throat did go away. It is annoying and it is bizarre. But if your doctors are telling you that you're fine, just try to trust them. I know it's hard, but mine did go away. So there's that. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm going to continue to post video updates. Hopefully it does not take me another 2 months to post another update. Yeah, but I hope you all have a great week, and I will post again as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for watching.